We want to make sure we give the residents there who were just traumatized the time to grieve, the time to pull their lives back together. The last thing they need is for cameras to be in their face, as well as people who aren't authorized to be in that community. We have resources in there to help them through this. Governor DeSantis is sending more resources down here to get that community back up, as well as our deputies being there, handing out water, handing out food. The last thing we needed is traffic sightseers going through there. So it's a private property. We're working with the property owner there. The owner requested that no one outside of residents come in there. So we're honoring that request. Again, we have resources inside. We're working on setting up with Governor DeSantis' office and our local state reps a section of that area to provide bathrooms, places to charge their cell phones, potentially even Wi-Fi so they could communicate with their residents or their family. We also have our deputies out there, as well as the county EOC is going to be sifting through this debris. I know that our current fatality rate is at 6 in St. Lucie County, and it is specific to that section of Fort Pierce in that neighborhood. But again, I hope that number doesn't rise, but as we go through the wreckage that these tornadoes left, we're going to just do everything we can to try to rescue and recover as many people as possible.
And right now, are you guys still under search and rescue?
We have units out there that are going through it. We want to be hopeful, and we want to make sure, we want to be very hopeful that we can find people, if anybody is there alive, and get them the medical need they need. But some of the challenges that we face is that these tornadoes, as right here at the sheriff's office, a 27,000 square foot red iron structure was wiped out. And again, this structure is designed for us to put our equipment underneath there to withstand a hurricane so that our equipment's ready to go, and it was taken out in a matter of seconds. So now you compare that to a modular home, they don't stand a chance. So these, I could describe the area as, matchbox cars being thrown. Some of these trailers were lifted up off their foundation, or most of them were lifted right off their foundation and thrown 100 yards, 200 yards. They rolled, they tumbled. There's no front doors. It's just complete devastation in there. And trying to go through all of that rubble safely and quickly, we're yelling out, looking for signs of life. We have dogs out there sniffing. Again, this is going to be a long process, but we're going to do everything we possibly can to help those residents that were affected there. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the victims. St. Lucie County was impacted throughout the entire county. So I don't want to discredit anybody else who's traumatized through this. We see from the south end of Port St. Lucie all the way through Fort Pierce and the unincorporated area, there's homes destroyed. But, I'm happy that, or I'm glad that no other injuries or unaccounted for people are throughout the county. That's why we're focusing all of our efforts right there in that Spanish Lakes community.
And I know it's hard to tell, but is there any timeline on how long you guys will be out there?
We're going to be there as long as it takes.
Now, I know you touched on this, but were the fatalities all focused in on that one neighborhood? Was it on the same block? Is there a way of telling?
Well, yeah, so half of the neighborhood, it's a very large neighborhood with hundreds and hundreds of homes in there. The easternmost side pretty much looks untouched. The westernmost side, there's a 200-yard radius of just like flattened. You could see the path of these tornadoes. This isn't a hurricane that levels out or causes flooding throughout our area. This was just mayhem and destruction. Residents there that I've spoke to, deputies that were on scene, when there was deputies there when this was happening. I'm listening to them on the radio say, hey, there's a tornado here, we need help. We're sending as much stuff. I was in the vehicle heading up that way after just leaving our issue here. And as I'm driving there, I watched a semi-truck roll over on 95, as many people have seen videos. Getting there, I couldn't even get to it because there was down trees, and we had to reroute and go multiple different ways, find access points, down power lines. So these tornadoes are real. They went through, and it's, I want to say Hollywood portrays them as just leaving a strip of devastation, and that's the reality of it. I don't think you could recreate the destruction that these tornadoes caused.
Now, for the people that are trying to get into Spanish Lakes that don't live there, maybe they're trying to help. Is there any message or any way that they can help without physically being there and essentially being in the way?
There's a staging area at the church, which was also totally destroyed. Again, we have the greatest community right here in St. Lucie County. We're the treasure coast. I say it quite often. It's a hidden gem. So there's a church just to the east, right in front of it. I'm sorry, just to the west. that is a staging point for media. They're also providing foods. I know there's going to be a temporary shower set up there for anybody that's affected in the community, but we're getting the resources into the residents that need it there. Again, we're focusing on rescuing and recovering as many people as we can. That's our main focus, and that's going to be our main objective until that's done.
And aside from what we're doing here locally, any word from the National Guard, state resources coming this way?
Oh, you missed the boat, buddy. They were here within an hour. We've got the greatest governor, Governor Ron DeSantis. Within an hour and a half of these tornadoes touching down, the National Guard was here. They drove through the storm. Specialized search and rescue teams were here. They drove through the storm. They worked through the night, and they provided as much assistance as they can.
What does today look like for you and your team?
We're going to continue on. We have the entire county, but again, we still have units there. We have some inclement weather right now, but we're going to continue working right through it. What I could let the community know is that tonight we did not go into a curfew because we don't have any issues that we've seen throughout the country. Again, St. Lucie County residents are resilient, but we do have additional units out driving around for the purpose of helping anybody who might be in need. When power starts getting turned back on and there's some down power lines that might not have been seen or foreseen, that might spark a fire, generators that are running, so we're going to have additional units out there that are able to respond and just help with that, as well as we're going to continue around the clock units inside that Spanish Lake neighborhood that was affected.
Is there a final number of how many tornadoes actually touched down? We're talking between 6 and 7, but is there a way of knowing exactly how many were in the county and how many were in that area?
So to actually classify a tornado from the Doppler, a lot of us go off the Doppler. I heard a report that there was over 90 Doppler sightings or conditions for that. But a safe number that I could say, our deputies reported back 6 tornadoes at 6 different locations at the same time. If I'm at Orange Avenue and they call out a tornado, then somebody's 3 or 4 miles away, we know it's not the same tornado. I know working with EOC, they said upwards to 17. But again, that might be a resident calling in or confirming one that a deputy already did. But I mean, that's why that number is in there. We're not discrediting that somebody had called in and seen it, but did they report the same tornado? It wasn't just one tornado. This was multiple tornadoes at the same time. Residents inside that Spanish Lakes community didn't say this was one tornado. They said they saw 2 tornadoes. Our deputies reported back 2 tornadoes, and if you look at the destruction, you see the path of 2 tornadoes.
Is there any indication that the death toll might rise from 6?
I mean, there's nothing to indicate that outside of the fact that as we're sifting through the debris and we're doing our rescue and recovery issues, the probability is that there could potentially be there. We hope that there's not, but I mean, that's a reality that we face.
In terms of, let's say 100% is everything that's been damaged, how far have you made it in terms of getting through that area?
Well, we've made a handful of preliminary pass-throughs. So we're able to access, we've got the roadway cleared in there because there is roads in there, and we've done preliminary on all of them. But again, to go through and get under 12, 13, 14 foot pile of rubbish, which that's what it is. We're talking about couches, TVs, people's world possessions and their homes is just crumpled up and in big piles. And when these things roll over, they're rolling over onto another modular home. And that's rolling into another one. So it's not just one piece of debris. We're talking about multiple residences that are squashed together, some that are on top of others. Our deputies, our first responders, our firefighters, our EOC members, National Guard and search and rescue teams are going into these unstable conditions, putting their lives on the line to try to rescue and save as many people as they can.
We are getting a lot of people wanting to know, perhaps they know somebody that lives there, they can't get a hold of them. Mm-hmm. What can people do to kind of confirm whether or not their loved one or relative is alive?
Just keep trying to reach out to them, keep trying to contact them. Again, we have our resources in those neighborhoods. We have a lot of resources in there, and we are working as fast as we possibly can to try to save, rescue, and recover as many people as possible.
Thank you, Sheriff. To wrap up the interview, I want to know for you personally, what have you learned from this? What do you think? What are some lessons learned from what we saw on Wednesday?
Well, what we saw on Wednesday, lessons learned, I mean, you can't prepare for this. There's nothing to be learned from that. This is just a tragic incident. But what I can tell you is that we've got an amazing governor. We've got an amazing state branch of legislators here, local government. This struck, we came together. all of our planning, all of our EOC equipment, everything came together. We didn't plan for these tornadoes, but having these resources, having these plans in place was able to help us respond as fast as we did with boots on the ground, and we hadn't stopped since.